I quit my corporate job to move to Europe, and this is how you can do it too. Let's talk about the easiest way to get dual citizenship, which is through your heritage. I was 35 years old when I found out that I was eligible for EU citizenship. At first, I was hoping that I could get Irish citizenship through my dad because his grandmother came over from Ireland. But the way it works in Ireland is not what I was hoping for. So if you have a parent or grandparent from Ireland, then you are eligible. In my case, my dad's grandma was an Irish citizen, but my dad was not an Irish citizen when I was born. If he had gotten Irish citizenship before I was born, then I would have inherited it. But because he wasn't an Irish citizen when I was born, I did not inherit it, and therefore I am too far removed to be eligible. I'll do another video about how you can get a citizenship through other ways other than heritage, but obviously heritage is the easiest. Okay, so how did I not know I was a European citizen until I was 35? I'll share the country in a later time, but my grandparents are from this European country. But every time I Googled it, every time my mom Googled it, we determined that we were ineligible. Apparently we were Googling the wrong thing, because at a very last ditch effort, I Googled a company that would help facilitate citizenship and just like confirm once and for all. And I came across a company called Polaron. And they had a 30-minute free consultation where you just call them and kind of talk through your heritage. And it was through this process that within 15 minutes, my entire life changed. My main recommendation to folks is that if you think there might even be a chance through a grandparent or maybe even a great-grandparent, depending on the country, reach out to a company like Polaron for a free consultation. Companies like Polaron will do the research on the ground in the country that you're applying to. For example, like finding your grandparents' original birth certificates in the town, even if you don't speak that language. And depending on your case and your situation in the country and all the documentation that needs to be collected, it can be like $1,500 per person and upwards. And the time frame to actually secure citizenship also, again, varies case by case, but generally for my country, it was like 2 years. Now, if you have the documentation already, like the original passports, birth certificates, etc., and you don't need any research done, there's also the opportunity to just go straight to the consulate and see what they'll do for you. And this would reduce like the waiting period to get a passport from like 2 to 3 years to like 6 weeks. There are obviously so many factors, and it just depends on your situation and the country you're applying to. And there's also immigration lawyers and people who do research on the ground. They're totally separate from these companies. There are so many options. I just implore you to do your research, maybe reach out to somebody to get a consultation and take it from there.